Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights. But now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
He's setting something up.
Maybe looking for a power bomb here.
Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face. Got him where he wants him.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rule book. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Punk formulating a move.
Pile driver. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Stalking from above.
Sky high. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point. To the sky. Cross body from the top.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying.
Watch out.
High impact. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Getting back into the ring now.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile right on target. Look at him stumbling back up. Might have double vision. Clothesline!
Off with their head.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Pete.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. He's been taken hold of.
Clothesline! Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record...
Taking flight.
Lands the splash.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Look at this. What a cross body.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke. And it paid off. And he tosses him back in now. He's headed to the top now. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Eddie has been snuffed out.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he... Lift off.
Elbow drop.
He is locked in on his his target now.
Check out the springboard.
Incredible springboard right there.
High rent district for CM Punk. Here we go. Wow, cross body.
He's heading back to the ring.
Oh, man. Eddie Guerrero.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Taking out the knee.
Oh, turned inside out.
And Eddie pays for leaving an opening.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Look at the high frog splash.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep. That's going to keep Guerrero down.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Uh-oh. What a cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Up and picture-perfect Falcon Arrow.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is determined right now.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
His body has been the main focus of a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, I think he's going to be feeling the effects of this match for a few weeks, Wade. Guerrero's tangled up.
Stopped cold with a clothesline.
Oh, driving the elbow. Targeting the chest, very effective.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Guerrero timed that one well.
Hits the drop kick.
Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
And an elbow.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Regal Plex. Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner, Punk!
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. No, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber and literally the...
Here we go! Diving hammer strike! And Punk continuing his quest for change, knowing he has to get through the King of Kings first.
Look out!
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there. And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the swapping some big-time swings here. Ooh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Boom.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Ooh. And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other. Oh my, that'll rock you. Piercing chop. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity?
Look out! Wow! Cross body! Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk clearly... Hellbent.
Face first. Setting up. Okay, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering what...
On Punk now lifted. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H fading.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
I think that throw moved the entire ring. Whipped clear out of the ring. Has to be all...
Both superstars perched up high.
Not from up there.
An avalanche hurricane rana.
The game getting picked apart here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Triple H a step ahead.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed. Never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Northern Lights. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here. What's he being put in?
Oh,
pretty.
Northern Lights. Lifted up. What's next? The game in bad shape right now.
Triple H really has to show some more resistance.
Northern Lights suplex. Thing of beauty. Top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Neckbreaker.
Spinebuster.
Triple H covers. This has to do it. And only gets a 1 count.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Counter by CM Punk.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have... Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're damn right, the plunge. Oh, there's no recovering from that. This is over.
And back elbow creates separation. Kick finds the mark.
Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle number 1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night,
will this be enough? Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Batista getting the WWE Universe riled up. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. All the way out. Suplex.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of the submission here?
Oh, an absolutely Herculean feat of power.
Oh, what a great escape. Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
First up top. Knee drop. And now Batista's being dismantled.
Batista certainly being tested here. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that's it.
Has it been? Here we go.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Northern Lights.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
He's going up.
From the top. Oh! Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Picture perfect.
So much tension applied to the leg.
And a big question coming into tonight. Are we going to see the animal of old? Well, Batista looked like a dominating force.
You don't ruin the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks. Taking flight!
Went for it all up against nothing. Not so fast. Hurricane. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From way up.
Move! Oh!
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been
Perched up top. Knee drop. What could be under the ring that Orton is after?
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS.
The challenger is not holding back.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
Kicks out.
Come on, me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
Up high. You gotta be kidding
takes to take out the competition. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Piercing shot to the body. Using the chair with no caution at all. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all.
Bang! Meeting the steel!
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. What's CM Punk thinking?
Uh-oh. Oh, what a response.
A little cockiness here from Batista.
He gets back into the ring.
Big time height on that kick.
Taken to the floor. Up to the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Snap suplex.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice. And Batista wants more from his opponent.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
All hope might be lost.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering what...
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
We'd like to see a new champion crowned. CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing down like only they can.
Launching.
Body on body. And CM Punk is in control.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk. Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation. Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
Calculating the next move here. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up.
Oh, no need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Back into the ring here.
Now that is going to leave some serious. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Can we have... Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Batista looking to end things here and now.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Shoulders down. Might be it for Batista.
He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.